Hello everybody, welcome back to Empyrion. I have finally completed the tutorial. Somebody told me that you could actually go back in and read it now with the new update, but I have looked through here and I didn't see it. I don't know where to find it. Okay, that's neither here nor there. From the look of it, this one is back open again. Before that was not showing up, and I've got an EMP signal over there, which is good because for some reason last time all it showed me was the wrecked vehicles, and I found all those. I may or may not even be showing the last episode I recorded because the mission was a bust, and I went around for a long time trying to figure out what it was I was missing, and I couldn't find it. So that episode might get cut because for some reason or another now the mission thing is showing up. Probably the new update, I don't know. I was waiting on... what, it's just a core? So... wait a second. Alright. Cool. So I'm going to take a core with me, and I'm going to take some gas with me, because there's also a small... you can go in there. A small vehicle over there that's... drop that for now. There's a small vehicle over there that I could use for flight, if I can get it running, but I can't access the panel, so I think it's missing its core, and I can't even find out what else it needs without that. So I need to take... I've got my constructor, right? Yeah, I've got my constructor. I don't have any materials on me, though. But what I could do is take my constructor, take the core, and go over there and check out the tiny little ship that's over there, and maybe take apart the wreckage and fix up the tiny little ship and bring it back here. Now, after this episode, my goal is going to be to try and make a fortifiable base so I could turn the drones back on. I was informed in the comments that early game, the drones are the easiest way to get some materials that you cannot get unless you go into, say, a full-on base. So the drones have a side effect of not just destroying your stuff and getting on your daggum nerves, but they also bring you some materials that you might actually need. And okay, thank you. I might actually, let me stand over here by this heater. Let me stick my butt on it for a second whilst I'm talking. But those ships are also like loot bags, and I do like me some stuff and things. So we need to encourage those bad boys to come over here. So I'm thinking the base needs to be moved, and I've got the multi-tool, so I could take the whole thing apart. What I might do is, for the time being, leave this thing here until I get the whole thing situated, and I can just pull the plant pots, or the planters, or whatever you want to call them, and the plants out and immediately move them over there without having to disrupt their growth, because this is kind of like where I need my food. But at least it's set up so I can make the stuff that I need to make an actual base. This was a base thrown together so I could get through the tutorial, and my words on the tutorial is, it's a lot better. The tutorial is easy to get sidetracked off of, but it's mostly because it's an open world thing, and that's kind of the situation you could possibly find yourself in. But if you stick to it, you could get a lot of stuff. And right now I'm sitting on 191 points from having done that. Now I've accidentally gone into another mission, but that's a lot of points to open up a lot of stuff. So just as soon as I can, I am going to unlock the ability to make some drones and put them on my base. I gotta find a good place for the base, and the best way to do that is to get myself a ship that can go around the planet. Now that's gonna be a whole nother series of events because that usually takes a while. And I've got some food on me. Let me see what we got in here. Let's stand on the generator that's producing radiation to check my food situation. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. As far as I could tell, there wasn't anything over there. Let's pick this guy. No. Pick that guy up and set him back in the inventory. Set that back in the inventory. Take everything off of there we don't need, and check that my gun is reloaded, and it is. How are we doing on fuel? Press P. 27% on a hover vessel. That lasts a long time. So we're good to try and go back over there and see if I can complete this part of the mission. If you're wondering what I'm talking about as far as the missions go, they are in the PDA. This is the solo mission, and I only had these highlighted last time, and Wreck Driver now shows up. I'm assuming the new update. So we're going to go check it out, and at the very least we're going to get ourselves that little vehicle that's over there. So hit Y, hit space to levitate it off the ground as much as possible, which is not very much. This guy is a little noob vessel, and I am so much looking forward to being able to get on... Oh my god! Oh my god! Blech. Looking forward to being able to get on Steam and seeing what the community has built for this game so far. From what I heard, the stabilized version of this game will be out mid-month, which is... I don't know, today is the 9th, so yeah, now you know how far in advance I'm making these videos. I have to go around the water. I knew that. That's how far in advance I'm actually doing this recording, not very far in advance. But I do several recordings at one time, so I might be behind an update or whatever. But I'm very interested in seeing... Yeah, I just completely went the wrong direction. No! See, stuff like that is the reason why I get turned around. See, you pointed me in the wrong daggum direction, you stone. Stop doing it! Oh my god. Stop with the rocks. I need a higher hover. No! Oh my god. Stop with the things. You're gonna get me turned all the way. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You're gonna get me turned around, and I'll wind up going in the wrong direction again. Just let me go. Stop doing the things, rocks. I appreciate you being there. At some point or another, I'll come to collect you, but stop doing that. Oh my god. And just so you know, while you're driving, you can hit O and it levels the vehicle out, but you can also hit Q and E and it shifts it slightly. So I would say the easiest way to right your vessel if you get really sidetracked is to hit the O, but it's good to try and figure out how to use the Q and E to your advantage for later on fights that are going to happen in the air. And that's probably one of my biggest issues with this game, is trying to remember to use the proper buttons and how to guide the vessel to being straight without just riding it outright. Makes sense? I hope I said that right. Okay, had to give it a second. I had a siren going around. Okay, so it's this. Some stuff on a notepad with parts of a status report, it seems. Has hit us hard, kind of a laser projectile or a very advanced rocket. We got separated from the main fleet. These Xerax have cut us off from the rest and are trying to bring us down. They will be successful. The captain has sent emergency rescue signal. We are making an emergency landing. All engines are off, and I am off to the rescue pod. Chief Engineer First Class, Palant out. One of the engineers I worked with on an early assignment on the Apollo station. Okay. By the way, Ida, did you notice that the whole wreckage seems to be weathered? Like it's lying around for quite some time. Yeah, if we just wrecked, why does this look so old? Wait, but he said he worked with him on Apollo, and I did not finish the daggum log. Where is the log? I want to finish reading it. I'm already analyzing the traces. Ida's thinking. Give her a second. The first results date to the damage being about 11 to 13 months. So they crashed here 11 to 13 months ago. How can we... Okay, let's say this is correct. It is correct, Commander. Considering the events of our arrival, this could explain a lot. Please spell it out for me, because I feel like I'm missing something having not read the entire log. Chief Lutz has had a theory about time dilation in the vicinity of an unstable warp field. Is there an unstable warp field around here? Did we get slung through time? I feel like I'm in Star Trek. And the irregular warp vortex around the Titan we got dragged in. Could be a considered one. Correct, Commander. I will analyze this further. Okay, Ida, you do your thing. Do your thing. Analyze. Perfect. Okay, let's consider this is not 2474, but 2475 for whatever reason. I think we should consider investigating the wreckage more closely. Maybe at least we get more information on what has happened to the fleet. While we're at it, I detected a regular electronic current nearby. Electronic current. Okay, none of this stuff last time I was here was actually... Okay. Electronic current. Okay, hang on. I don't want to go over here and drop some stuff. So... Devices, cargo box, access. And I'm just going to throw that... Chief Pallant. Oh, that's his log. Is that like a PDA? That's a very fancy looking PDA. We could set that in there too. I'll hold on to the PDA just in case. Electronic current, you say? Through here? No. Through here. Let's see if someone has left another note inside. This one? Nope. It's gotta be this one. Captain Brenner, the most of the flight team have been killed just seconds ago. A projectile hit us directly frontal. I had incredible luck. My absolute justified critics issued after we ran into this mess. Made the lieutenant to send me to check the lifeboats seconds before the bridge hit. Karma? Maybe not. Now I can leave the... Are you seriously saying that about one of your crewmates that was karma? Now I cannot leave the room anymore. The doors are sealed. I am standing in front of the lifeboat section. I cannot enter it. What does not... It does not matter anyhows, as the whole section is missing and I'm staring into the black hole through a big hole in the hull. The ground is coming closer. I just heard the scraping of metal. The ship is breaking apart. This might be my final entry in this PDA. I'll put it here. Maybe it will continue later. Hope, at least, our engineers did their job when creating the structural strengthening sections. Emerson Ensign, U.C.H. Heidenberg. Captain Brenner sent you to check on the lifeboats. Okay. Commander, the optical sensors have detected something being attached to one of the machines over there. A strange marker. The strange marker! Wait. Can I have those? I wish to have those. Oh yeah, the strange marker on that thing. I was wondering why it said strange marker. Okay, I need to get in. And... No. Stop your slidey stuffs. And then you don't jump. You jump when in the weirdest times, and then you don't jump. I don't want to destroy the wreckage in case it sends me to another marker here somewhere. Dadgummit. Can I send my drone up there? Will it still do it, or is there another way up here? Maybe up that. Hold on. I'm trying really hard not to fight my way into the thing. I want to see it as the game intended for it to be seen. Okay. A pad taped on it. It looks like it was written by our Academy secret code. Let's see if I can still decrypt that. Okay. Timestamp August 26, 2474. To who will find... Hold on, I just realized I wasn't in frame. To who will find that? The Heidenberg is lost. Only a few survived the crash. Pallant has already made contact to the local natives, the Talon. They must have seen us coming down. We literally crashed on their front lawn. We are now heading towards the Talon settlement. The Xerax are on our heels, but seem to have lost interest, or they're currently held up by the rest of the fleet. The last comm we got basically said that the fleet is on retreat. The Titan is lost. Probably crashed on the moon. Not sure if the crew survived. The MS... Ooh, the moon. So we gotta go there to find another wreckage. The MS Grand was sent on an encryption signal that we hope the Xerax will not be able to decipher for a while. This is our ticket out of here. Some friends have put up a transporter device in a wreckage area a few kilometers away. Emerson, the lucky son of has generated a key card. I'm not sure if there are other ships coming down or other survivals. I'll leave hints for what might come later with instructions on how to generate that key card. For legitimization, use AI Routine 34, otherwise the console will self-destruct instantly. If this plan fails, I advise every other survivor to go to one of the Talon villages. These guys have helped us survive and might help you as well. Good luck to us and whoever is reading this. See you, M. Nice. AI routine. Whenever I went there last time, it said AI routine 34. Okay, this is slowly painting the picture. A teleporter, But no info on where to find it. Where is this pile of rubble we can find the bridge for a Besaid console? I know where the console is. I've talked to it a couple of times. You've located the console the speaker was writing about. It's over here. There was a hole in the wall, if I remember correctly. Ooh, we getting all the juicy story bits. There was a hole here. So I had to make a thing. Here we go. Here it is. Let's see if we can get that key card by accessing the console. Alright, AI routine 34. Good luck, survivor. Okay, that was the easy part. Where do we find the teleporter? Commander, I think I have an idea. The crash site we came down is kind of a station in its center. We should start there. I have it marked on your map. Okay, so we've got that. Nice. Now, here's the question. Do I go ahead and get the ship over here running before we do that? I probably should definitely take some pauses in between. I have a feeling it's going to propel us further into the story until it wants us to go off planet. I'm kind of reluctant to go to a teleporter, though. I'm not ready for that, because if it teleports me off planet, I don't have a suit, which means I don't have the capacity for air. There was a changing station in here. There's a slight chance. It's a possibility that maybe this station has a suit in it. Nope, this one does not have a suit in it. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here and rest. We need to take a couple of moments. We are, my ship is over here. Gonna wait until morning, and we're gonna have to figure this stuff out. I kind of feel like, while I'm over here, now the only issue is after I get that ship going, how do I get both ships home? I really wish you could do like a tether type of thing. Elion, I'm just saying, it would be a really great thing if you had two vehicles and you were going to retrieve one that got messed up or whatever, that there's like a tow mechanism. Now, I know you can dock them on each other, like if you have, I don't know if you can do a hovercraft to an SB. I think you could, actually, as long as the SB was big enough to hold it and it had the docking clamps. Ah, but these earlier games, being able to tether something, just like a tow truck from a hovercraft to that, would be nice. I don't know, that would be an interesting design, just a low-level tow dolly. I need to eat. And I do realize my head is right in front of the health bars. I feel like I need to move it. But there's also information over there, and yeah, I don't know the best place to put this. Let's rest. We are in the woods. Let's do that one. Nice. Okay, pick these back up. Alright, now here's the question. Here is the... Where did I park? Every time. Where did I park? So... I really need to get that thing up and going. But I'm really anxious about that. See, this is what I need a low-level tow dolly for, because I could technically just have like a flatbed out the back of this thing and get that guy running and then park him on here. You know what I'm saying? Could I modify this one to do that? It would need stronger hover stuff. I kind of like that idea, though. Okay. Let's go see... Let's just go see what it says at the teleportation. I'm not going to hop in the teleporter. Hopefully it doesn't force me to hop in the teleporter. I'm definitely not ready for that. But we're pretty close to the teleporter. Let's just see if there's story bits. And if it starts talking about teleporting, oh my god, off planet, then we'll know we need to take a pause from the story and get ourselves situated before we do that. Just please don't lock me into going off planet. I will die instantly. I probably should save before I try it. I'll do that. Okay, let's just do a backup save in case it tries to get me off planet for some reason or another. Okay. Definitely don't want to do that. I will die. A painful death. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put your butt on the ground, turn you off, and get out. Yeah. The console should be inside. I've actually been here a couple of times. Easy. So what was it? AI Routine 34. You could damaged. You need legitimate ID. Okay. Fail inset AI route 32 compromised. Deactivate the console. Oh, no! Commander is generating a suddenly immediate high frequency. What the? Oh, did I do that? Defend the oh my god. Okay, we can do that. I've got ammo. I don't have a ton of it. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. How you doing? Okay, well, let me get in here for a second. Yeah, I'm not letting you... Enemy troops inbound, multiple contacts. This is a trap. You don't say, Ida! On my hovercraft. Yeah. Oh my god, there's a hole in the ground. Nope! Oh jeez, yeah, we're gonna eat through this thing like Swiss cheese. Alright. No. I'm gonna die. Now's a bad time to reload. Stop shooting at me, sir! Okay, that's one. Ow. Check on my health. I'm doing okay, even though my face is bloody. Now's not the time. Oh, please, stamina. Oh, no. Oh, my stamina. Stop running! Okay. Calm down for just a second. That was close. Yes, it was. What kind of stuff you got? Nice. Very likely the Xerox have drawn the right conclusion. We ran into the patrol investigating the wreckage, knew where we would go. Gotcha. I'm gonna take some of these. Yeah, hold on. Let me just go ahead and make that. I'm going to need it. Analyzing the situation at the time that has passed, it is very likely the Xerox simply found out how to decode the message. Okay, so from the time they crashed to the time we made it here, has been 11 months. Yeah, that's probably enough time for an advanced civilization to break a code and set up an ambush. Gotcha. This is the case. This case is probably cold for a moment without the teleporter intact. So, damn, makes me wish I had just yanked the teleporter out of there. We should have a look to find the Titan on the planet's moons. Maybe the wreckage will reveal more. Okay, so now it wants me to go to the moon. What's this? That looks like a cool map. Can I put that in my base? Can I have that? Agreed, we should find or build something that is capable of at least short space flight. Let's try a detector, maybe we can find a small vessel we only need to fix. While you were crashing to this planet, the scanners detect a tribal structure not too far away from the crash site. You should find one of these structures and make contact with the natives and learn something about the distant past and the old menace lurking in the dark. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and decline because it's immediately going to change it. You can restart the mission with the PDA. Yeah, I don't want you to play around with my missions just yet. Did this change because it ignited something? No. Okay. The first step is to get something that is at least space-worthy. So I do... How do I get both vehicles back, though? I'm gonna have to hop them. That's what I'm gonna have to do. It's either that or build onto this vessel and try to dock one of the vessels to the other vessel. I'm not sure how that would work. It would be an interesting try. I have a distinct impression I'm going the wrong way. I am. Okay, we are back here at the crash site. Now, there's a couple of things I need to do here. Yeah. Go back to the ground. Turn it off and get out. Get out! There's a couple of things I need to do. I need to get the dart up and going. So maybe I should try that first to see if it's even possible. I need... give. I need the core. And let's see if that's all it needs is a core. Let me try yet again before I put anything in here. I'm not getting any registering from this thing at all, so maybe what it needs is a core because I can't access it. Did I just... okay. Yeah, it's underneath my cursor. I couldn't see it. Alright, it is the proper size. I don't like the idea of the core just sitting out here. Can I fit you there? Now can I access you? Now I can access you! Nice! Okay, generator is missing and a fuel tank is missing. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, generator and a fuel tank. Generator and a fuel tank. Let us set up some camp in between these two areas. Let me throw... yeah, that one. Let me set out my little portable constructor, because that is important to carry around with you. Okay, what do I need for the fuel tank and stuff? Let's see. For this time, a small vessel. I'm gonna go over here underneath devices. It needs a fuel tank and a generator, so I need electronic steel parts, optical fibers, steel plates, motors, and electronics. Okay, so let's focus on... do I just want to assemble these? How much do I have? 243. Okay. Let's see what we can take apart. First off, these are going to wait a second because those are going to go straight into the factory. Should I core this thing? That way I could just remove whole pieces. I should definitely core this thing. What do I need for a core? I should have brought the other core with me is what I should have done. It's the same thing I did last time. I put a core in it so it was easier to take everything apart. If you don't know, in order to take apart the whole pieces of a vessel, you have to core it, which is basically stamping it and then giving it power or whatever. It's basically your flag on a ship or whatever. And other places can have cores that claim it for their own. In order for you to take apart the whole chunk, you have to claim it. Otherwise, you're just going to damage it and take the pieces out. And I want the whole pieces. Steel plates, electronics, and computers. Okay, let's drop that in there. That. Okay, I don't know if I need to keep these. So let me drop these PDAs in here, and this glass can go in there. That will help me make some more stuff here. Now, let's see what I need in devices. Okay, I have one electronic part. I need steel plates, electronics, computers, and optical fiber. So a little bit of all of the materials. And since I'm not going to be able to get the whole piece anyway, let's just use this and save it for whenever I can take out full chunks. Okay, drop that. Oh, I've got other PDAs. Okay, devices. Oh, I need 5 computers. Hang on. Drop those PDAs as well. Okay, I need some more electronics. Preferably, like... maybe I can find some actual boxes that might have the components that I need for it. Oh, what's this? Oh, fuel tank, which means I can get fuel here too for the vessel. I checked that one. Woo! Yeah, sure, I can't jump 2 feet in the air, but as soon as I get right up against something, man, I get bouncy. Okay, well, I think I found all of those. Let me go see if that's enough to... go back over here. I don't know if that's enough to core it. Just don't want to waste any of the ship that's going to get me another ship. Where did I park? Let's do the bouncy thing. Does this... do I go faster when I bounce? I feel like I go faster when I bounce. No. Okay, now can I make a core? No, I need one more computer! Come on! Daggum it. I need one more computer. Where... there's gotta be one more piece of decoration out here somewhere. Okay, let me find out the components that go into making the computer. Maybe one of the base materials, I can look for that base material. Oh, it's got the stuff to make those. Alright. Hang on. Just so I can figure out which one I'm out of. It's the electronics, and I only need one more electronic, which is that. Okay, so what am I missing from being able to make an electronic? Copper and silicon, actually not very hard. Copper and silicon. Dadgummit. I need ingots. Or I need the electronic component itself. Actually, I should be able to get those by taking apart a couple of more... Sometimes you gotta go back and look at the base structure of whatever it is, just to make sure you know what you're missing. Copper and silicon, or I need to find the electrical components. I didn't get any electrical components out of that. Are there any nodes around here? I could just yank them up out the ground and make it by itself? Okay, now it should make it. Now here's the thing. Do I need to make one that goes... Shouldn't a core work? Period. Core work? Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the core going, so next episode we could definitely get the pieces I need for that. Honestly, the pieces I need for that would probably have been easier than making the core, but there's so much more here I want to get. And I'm not sure if I'm going to show that in the next recording, because usually tearing apart something is really not that fun to watch. But I'm going to tear it apart, I'm going to get the other ship going, and I'm going to bunny hop them back to the base. And then after I get my hovercraft back to base, I can start the whole patrol of the planet, and hopefully that's where we'll pick up next time, because none of those are going to be particularly fun to watch. But, yeah, that's probably going to take me a few hours to complete. That by itself took me a while to complete anyway. So we're going to end off... You're just waiting on the steel plate to go in there? Or are you saying you need some more steel plate? Because you shouldn't have told me that you can make it. There we go. Shouldn't have told me you can make it if you can't actually make it. That's fibbing to me. Don't do that. Okay, let's make sure the core goes in, and then we can end off here. Because there's way too much stuff in here that I'm going to want to tear apart. It's just going to take too long. Okay, and whenever you core, during the normal game, drones will attack, so if I had that setting on, and I'm just saying this for those people who have not played the game before, I'm pretty sure that most people who are watching this have played the game, but after you core it, the drones will attack a core that you place down. So if you plan on being in an area where you want to core something, it would be a good idea for your hover vessel or your flight vessel, whatever it is you plan on doing, to have some pretty decent guns to protect yourself whenever they start attacking. Just a thought. There we go. Now it is cored, and I can start the process of taking this thing apart for the second time, because before the game updated, I had to tear this thing apart before. And I don't know if whenever it updates in June to the full version, the non-experimental version, whether it's going to reset the game. I don't know. I hope not, because I actually feel like I've made pretty good progress, even though I've still not figured out how to go back and listen to the tutorial, the end of the tutorial. It's actually not showing up in here anymore. I don't know if it showed up in here somewhere, because it's supposed to be at the very end of the tutorial. See, it's already complete, and it was supposed to be after the defenses and stuff like that. I don't know where to find the stuff, so if you happen to know where to find it, if you'll just let me know where they decided to tuck that information, I would really like to go back and read it. I feel like I'm missing a part of it. I might go back to the actual website and read up on where they stashed that little nugget of information. So far, Elion, I'm loving the stories. You are fleshing it out great. You really, really are. I'm loving it. And everybody, thank you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and you stay shiny.